Good evening, warriors, shield maidens, and all of you who identify as a side of beef at a vegetarian barbecue. I'm going to make this one short as I can. Democrats, if any of you have one strand of hair on your nuts, if any of you consider yourself to be a man, if any of you think or feel, because you don't think, that you are at all identify with the male gender or sexuality, please tell me why and when and where the United States Constitution became the document for the entire world. Now this caravan, last I heard, was 14,000 strong. It is 90, according to every country that they have torn down the border barriers and injured cops and police and military and civilians as they peacefully make their way through these other countries to get to the United States. From the reports being told, is less than 2% women and less than 1% children. And from the photos I've seen and the video I've watched and the reports being made by other countries, everybody who is undernourished, malnourished, underfed, starving to death because they created a country that they have to flee because it's such a horrible country. Every one of these malnourished, underfed, starving to death, oppressed, can't afford anything people waving their iPhone 10s, wearing their Nikes and Adidas and their LL Bean and their fucking expensive hoodies and their masks as they commit crimes along their path, and they all weigh at least 30 pounds overweight. Most of them are at least half again the weight they ought to be for their height. But this caravan, and let's assume it's only 4,000, has decided to file a lawsuit against the United States and our President Donald Trump, because the United States and our President is violating their constitutional rights. Somebody want to explain that to me? You're not a citizen of this country. You're not on this country's soil. We didn't invite you here. We're telling you you're not welcome. Get the fuck out. Don't come here. We're threatening to shoot you if you start throwing rocks and Molotov cocktails at our cops and our military and our border patrol. We're telling you, go home. And you're saying, no, we're coming. We're coming to kill your president. They've said that out loud. En masse. We're coming to destroy the United States. And they've said that out loud. En masse. We're coming whether you want us there or not. And not only that, but we're going to file a lawsuit because you're violating our constitutional rights. So all of you pussy, weak-ass, Omega, bottom of the fucking barrel, lower than whale shit in the bottom of the ocean fucking Democrats who think you're men. One of you, just fucking one of you, I dare you, go ahead and explain to me when the Constitution and where the Constitution says anybody in the fucking world is entitled to the rights, the God-given rights that our Constitution guarantees us. Go ahead, I dare you. You won't. Not one of you Democrats has a fucking single hair on your nuts. Not one of you Democrats have ever become a man. Your women run shit. And I'm not against women because I need a strong woman in my life, and I have one. But she's an actual woman. And yeah, I would not want her to be pissed off at me and have to deal with her head to head if shit hit the fan. And y'all are forcing shit to hit the fan. It's a men's job to protect. It's a women's job to nurture, patch up our wounds, kiss our boo-boos. It's our job to take care of them, provide for them, and none of you understand that, and you're all putting them at risk. You Democrats who claim to be male, each and every one of you, I don't know why you want your daughters and your sons and your wives and yourselves to be raped, tortured, and murdered. I don't know why. I really don't. That thought fucking escapes my mind. But you beg for it, you fight for it, you demand. Come here. I don't care who you are, what disease you have, what crime you've committed, what your name is. Won't ask your name. Please, every one of you Democrat men, please come here, rape my daughter, rape my wife. I don't care how old they are. Doesn't matter. Rape my granddaughter, rape my wife, rape me, rape my sons, rape my grandsons, enslave us, torture us, murder us, steal all our shit. And that's perfectly fine with me. And that's the way you assholes think. And I don't understand that. So these asshole fucking terrorists, this invading army of 14,000, 13,900, let's see, 13,500 men of fighting age between healthy young men fighting age between 18 and 35 years old, and 500 women and children are coming so they can put, these cowards can put the women and children in front and use them as human shields, as fodder, are coming to invade our country to do exactly as they promised to do and attempt to kill our president and destroy our country, and you want to help them. And they filed a lawsuit because we aren't inviting them over here, and we are violating their constitutional right to come here, steal my identity, everybody else's identity, not pay taxes, because I'd be forced to pay taxes. I've always been forced to pay the taxes when some illegal invader stole my identity. The IRS came after me. They didn't go after the illegal invader. I don't get it. I really don't. So anybody who considers themselves a leftist, progressive, Democrat, anything other than a conservative Republican, you're a piece of shit, and you're a fucking coward. And if you have any balls whatsoever, you will bring in each and every fucking homeless refugee that I send you from the Fresno Valley, the Central Valley, and you will explain to me why you want every citizen, female and male, regardless of age in the United States, to be raped, tortured, and murdered. And if you don't, it won't surprise me, because none of you got a sack on you anyway. Alright, I'm done, because this is really pissing me off. Bye-bye.